Welcome everyone to our trade training program webinar. My name is Miriam. I'm the distribution coordinator here at Tourism NT. And before we start, I want to respectfully acknowledge and honor the Aboriginal people of the Northern Territory and recognize the continuation of culture, connection to lands, water, and country. We pay our respects to elders past, present, and emerging. Once again, a big welcome to our trade training program, Q2. Thank you so much for joining us today and taking the time out of your busy schedules. Today, we're diving into the shoulder and low season in the NT, or what we would like to call the territory's best kept season. This time of the year often gets overlooked as the less desirable season, but it comes with so many perks and some incredible offers your customers should absolutely take advantage of. I actually got to experience it myself as a tourist for once by taking a few days off at the beginning of November, and I stayed up in Darwin at the top end. It was such an amazing experience having some of the usually busy spots like Wongai Falls in Litchfield or Ubia Rock and Kakadu almost to ourselves. It was absolutely mind-blowing, and it was such a relaxed couple of days in the top end. I choose this time of the year any day again. And today we have invited two fantastic NT operators from Darwin to share more about their products. We'll hear shortly from Cyaround Australia Tours, and in terms of Darwin Hotels, the new kid on the block, Courtyard by Marriott Darwin. Welcome and thank you so much for joining us. Before we get started, as per usual, just a few words on housekeeping. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat box. We will have a Q&A at the end of each of our operator presentations. We're also recording the session to upload it to our trade website. I will send an email out to everyone who has registered for the webinar sessions with a link to the recording on the website and the new training module, because if you want to be eligible to win our incentive prizes, you will need to watch the webinar live or recorded and complete the new training module called Explore the Top End's Best Kept Season on the trade website. And without further ado, let me share my presentation. Right. September to April is when the NT really shows a different side. It's often overlooked, but that's exactly why it's such a gem. One of the bigger perks is fewer crowds and better value. Because it's not as busy as the dry season, your customers can enjoy major sites with so much more space. It feels calm, relaxed, and almost a bit exclusive. It's more personal too, because the locals and your operators have more time to chat, so you can connect with the place and its stories on a deeper level. It's also a great time for slower, less busy itineraries. If travelers want to unwind, take it easy, and actually feel like they're on a holiday, this is the season. Pool time, long lunches, sunsets that last forever. It's a more relaxed version of the NT. But there's still plenty on offer if you're looking for adventure and activities. You can go jet skiing in Darwin, sunset cruises, scenic flights over Kakadu, trips into the national parks, and especially if you're into fishing, this is the best season for it. Plus, the value is fantastic. Low rates, strong offers mean your customers get more for less. The landscape is another highlight. After the rains, everything transforms and we'll have flowing waterfalls, lush dramatic greenery, and wildlife that's much easier to spot than some in the dry months. And the occasional thunderstorm is absolutely stunning to watch. Proper territory drama in the sky. Just remember, during this time of the year, a little flexibility goes a long way. Weather can change, and when it does rain, it's usually heavy but very short, just like Southeast Asia. And local operators are used to this and adapt quickly. So with a bit of flexibility is all you need. Overall, it's better value, fewer people, beautiful scenery, and the perfect mix of relaxation and adventure. A really special season that's absolutely worth recommending. I do have a short little video for you to just see what that looks like.
September to April is the Territory's best kept season. Come on, I'll show you. You can have a place like this. What do you sell? Less crowds. Whoa, there's still plenty of these. Some places are incredible no matter when you see them. Feels pretty special when it's just you though. There's so much on. Light shows, both sorts, and all this. Come and see why we've been keeping it hush-hush. The Northern Territory's best kept season.
Ah, so much good stuff. Right. So what can you actually do between September and April in Darwin and the top end? Honestly, plenty. As mentioned, hotel rates are fantastic at this time of the year, and the top end, especially Darwin hotels like the Courtyard by Marriott, are open all year round. So are tour operators like Cyaround Australia Tours, offering great trips to Litchfield, Kakadu, or Nitmiluk National Park, depending on what your clients are after. And if you want to add something really memorable, a scenic helicopter flight with airborne solutions or helifish is hard to beat. Whether it's a day of helifishing or a heli pub crawl, these experiences are always a hit. If you're more into fixed-wing flights, Kakadu Air offers brilliant scenic flights, day tours and charters out of Darwin and Jabiru and Kakadu, a beautiful way to see the landscapes from above and to see areas you wouldn't be able to access by car, especially during this time of the year. A harbour sunset cruise is always a must. Darwin's tropical summer sunsets are even more spectacular this time of the year. And for a bit of adrenaline, 007 jet ski adventures is a fun way to explore Darwin Harbour, as you have seen in the video. On land, Walk Darwin runs fantastic history and street art tours, and Darwin Gourmet Tours is a great option if you want to combine a city walking tour with a taste of some of Darwin's amazing restaurants. Families always love the Royal Flying Doctor Services Visitor Centre, as well as the Crocosaurus Cove, both centrally located in the city and air-conditioned. And of course, jumping croc tours on the Adelaide River, about an hour's drive outside of Darwin, remains a must-do. Self-driving is also a great option, with companies like Thrifty Car and Truck Rental and Adventure Rentals, so you can explore places like Litchfield, Kakadu National Park, and Catherine, gateway to Nitmiluk National Park. Kakadu tourism properties like Coinda Lodge and the Mercure Kakadu Crocodile Hotel also operate all year round and offer excellent rates. To give you a better idea of consumer specials currently available during this time, check out the northernterritory.com/bestkeptseason website. It's not trade specific, but it gives you a really good overview of what's available during this time. And then lastly, we also have some incredible events during the season. The $1 Million Fish Competition runs from the 1st of October to the 31st of March, giving anglers from all over Australia and New Zealand a chance to catch prize tag barramundi worth anywhere between $10,000 and even up to $1 million. And each April in the Red Centre, Pajima, a festival in light, brings a free 10-night celebration of Aboriginal art, music, storytelling and light to Alice Springs. Right, that's it from my end. I'm happy to give up to our operators today, starting off with Storm and Jack. Are you guys here?
Yes, we are. Morning, everyone.
Good day, everybody.
Fantastic. Let me just quickly send you live. We do have your presentation recorded, but I thought it's just good to see you.
Yes, thanks for having us. We're very excited to share our product with you. And if there's any questions, we look forward to answering them after our presentation.
Perfect. Right. Let me get the presentation started. And you heard it here. If you have any questions afterwards, Jack and Storm are here to answer them. All right, let's get going. I give up to you to present Cyaround Australia to us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Jack Tanner, and my partner Storm and I are the owners and operators of Cyaround Australia Tours. Cyaround Australia Tours is an award-winning bespoke touring company specialising in custom itineraries across the top end of the Northern Territory, Australia. Cyaround facilitate tours on a private basis only, with a maximum of 6 guests per tour. We do not accommodate for free independent travellers. We operate seasonal custom tours all year round.
At Cyaround Australia Tours, we don't just offer tours, we craft unforgettable luxury experiences designed entirely around you. From the moment you reach out to us, your journey becomes personal. We take the time to understand what inspires you, curating a custom itinerary that reflects your passions, pace, and sense of wonder. What sets us apart is more than just our award-winning service, it's the soul we pour into every detail. From hand-picked local gems, standout luxury accommodations, to exclusive encounters you won't find in any guidebook. Our tours are rich with meaningful moments and thoughtful touches.
Our business structure is simple and small. I am the head tour guide. I do all of the tours that I can, except for when I'm not available. We do have a couple of step-on guides that fill that gap. Storm is our behind-the-scenes operation manager, responsible for all of the admin, all of the tour logistics, and she's everything from your first point of contact, from your first email, and she's there right at the part of the tour to the return of the tour as well. Just so you know where we operate, all of our tours run out of Darwin City itself. So we do offer a pick-up drop-off service from Darwin City, and we visit roughly the top end of the Northern Territory. So that stretches from the Northern Territory, Western Australian border, right through to the other side of Kakadu National Park into Arnhem Land. The 3 main national parks that we visit are Litchfield National Park, Kakadu National Park, and Nitmaluk National Park down in Catherine Gorge. Litchfield National Park is probably best known for its waterfalls. There is about 15 swimming holes out there at the right time of year. Kakadu National Park is better known for its Aboriginal heritage and culture. It's also World Heritage listed, but it also has beautiful hikes, waterfalls, amazing wildlife, etc. Nitmaluk National Park down in Catherine, its main draw card is the Catherine Gorge itself. You can do a beautiful boat cruise up the gorge all year long. Catherine also has some beautiful places like hot springs and waterfalls and hikes as well. Our accommodation ranges from swags through to glamping, then all the way through to standard and luxury accommodation. So we do offer camping tours. Our camping tours can be pretty basic, or they can be a little bit nicer as well. So our swag tours are for our guests that want a pretty raw experience, sleeping under the stars. Our glamping tours are for those that want a similar experience with a few more creature comforts. And the glamping tents can range from quite basic through to villas with en-suites. The standard and luxury accommodation is pretty vast as well, but some of the nicer luxury accommodations we use in the region are Finnis River Lodge and Bamaroo Plains.
Our food is probably one of our more standout features on our tours. All of our food is locally sourced, homemade with love, and absolutely delicious. We endeavour to provide whole organic food where possible, and we do cater to all dietary requirements.
So these are the vehicles we use. They're Toyota 200 series Land Cruisers, and we have 2 of them. Comfortably, we seat 4 adults, but they do have seats in the back that are more seated to children, so you can have up to 6 guests. Now, as I said, we do have 2 of these vehicles, so there is occasion where we have slightly bigger groups and we will stretch them out over the 2 cars. I have step-on guides, as I said, and we can run it like 2 separate tours or like a big private tour. If that's the case, we can seat up to 8 adults or 12 guests, including children. Our target market are guests looking for a premium experience. Some of the activities that we do on tour range from waterfalls and hiking. There's lots of First Nations culture out in the parks, especially Kakadu. Beautiful landscapes, amazing wildlife, extremely good bird watching. Some of the additional experiences that you can add on to any of our tours, because all of our tours are customizable: airboats, helicopters and scenic flights. There's a beautiful canoeing trip that you can do up the Catherine Gorge. There's scenic boat cruises and crocodile experiences, just to name a few. A big emphasis on the fact that our tours are private and customised. Now, we do have a handful of sample itineraries that I'll go through now. They range everything from day tours out in Litchfield and Kakadu National Park right through to week-long adventures, depending on what the guests are after. But these are meant to be a sample itinerary to give both the guests and you agents a very good idea of what we do, but we really like working with the guests and you guys to customise the itinerary to best suit our guests. So endless possibilities. Seasonally, there's a lot open. Some stuff does close up here in the Northern Territory, but that's why we like to keep our tours customisable and private. So no matter what time of the year you're visiting the Northern Territory, there's always some really cool stuff to do.
So we are completely trade ready. We have rate sheets with fully commissionable rates available at your request, as well as a product manual that just outlines some of those itineraries that we mentioned earlier in more detail. Happy to answer any questions that you guys might have.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Storm and Jack. At this stage, we don't have any questions that came in, but it might always be that they come in a little bit later. Actually, I have a question, Jack. Were you in that little movie just now, in that little short 30-second?
Yes.
I thought I recognized you. I was like,
That
oh
was
my
me.
God.
That was honestly, Miriam, it was a little bit delayed on our end, so I'm not sure if it was the same for everyone else, but obviously you could probably flick a version of that through to anyone that wants it, or we could also forward a version of that through.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it usually buffers a little bit when you share the movies, but yeah, so cool. Such
awesome.
a NT star. Right.
Well,
thank you so much, guys.
Well, thanks for having us again. And yeah, if anyone wants to reach out, we look forward to it.
Thank you so much, guys.
I will share all contact details, obviously, and I will also send a follow-up email where you can find all contacts. So no worries at all. Thank you, guys.
Perfect.
Thank you.
And then we go over to Roberta from the Courtyard by Marriott. Sorry. There we go. I'm just sending you live. Hi, Roberta. So nice to see you.
Hi, Miriam. Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me today. I am Roberta, the Portfolio Business Development Manager of Courtyard by Marriott Darwin. As Miriam said earlier, yes, we are the new kid on the block. We just actually converted to a Marriott hotel earlier part of the year, February of 2025. But then we officially launched this year as well in July 3rd. 2025. So we are Marriott's first and only Marriott hotel here at the Northern Territory, and we're just so excited to welcome everyone to our beautiful hotel, as we have remodeled an existing independent hotel previously, and everything is really looking great. Courtyard standard and brand, and of course with a touch of Northern Territory's charm. So yeah, let me know if you have questions. We offer, of course, group rates. However, you can always reach out to me for any information. And because we are a city center hotel, we're a good jump up point to any of the tours that Cyaround Australian Tours is offering. So yeah.
Excellent. And Roberta has also recorded with me a little presentation, obviously. So we're just going to play this as well. Thanks, Roberta, for now. If anyone has questions, we will answer them afterwards. So I'm just gonna send this live and come on, get this started. Sorry, it's a little slow today. Okay. The Trade Training Program webinar. Thank you for joining us, and I will give up to you to present Courtyard by Marriott.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much, Miriam. I'm so happy to be here as well. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to present our beautiful property, Courtyard by Marriott Darwin. But before we get into that more detail, we'd like to welcome everyone to Courtyard by Marriott Darwin, your gateway to the Northern Territory. And with that, I'd like to share a glimpse of what it is to see here at the Northern Territory. There you have it. Welcome to Darwin. Welcome to the Northern Territory, and welcome to Courtyard by Marriott Darwin, your gateway to the Northern Territory. We'd like to invite you to experience the vibrant heart of Darwin, right at the comfort of Courtyard by Marriott, perfectly situated at the city center. As Marriott International's first hotel in the Northern Territory, yes, we are Marriott International's first hotel here at the NT, and we have just launched our beautiful property just July of this year, 2025. Hence, our property is going through a lot of improvements and general renovation, which we hope to see all completed by 2027. However, right now we're taking advantage of this time to reduce some of the rooms, which I will be showing you later, and they'll be ready when the dry season again comes by May of 2026. So as Marriott International's first hotel in the Northern Territory, we cater to both, of course, business and leisure travelers with easy access to top attractions, shopping, dining, and cultural experiences. Yes, we are right in the heart of Darwin CBD with 186 guest rooms, including twin, queen, king rooms, as well as our executive suite. About Courtyard by Marriott Darwin, we rebranded in Feb 1, but as mentioned, we launched in July 3rd of 2025. Currently, we're on the phase 2 of the refurbishment to further modernize the spaces and upgrade facilities. And we are set to be sophisticated yet comfortable atmosphere that is aligned with Courtyard's global brand identity, as we all are familiar with. Prime location and accessibility is one of our best features. We are situated at the CBD, as mentioned, 14 minutes from the airport. We have walking distance and close proximity to the nightlife center at the Mitchell Street. For you to enjoy, a nice night out after a day trip to Kakadu or probably Litchfield, which is just an hour and a half away from the city. The Esplanade, which will give you breathtaking harbor views of the Darwin Harbor. We have shops around the area, which is along with the same street as the hotel is, which is the mall, as well as some dining facilities. The Darwin waterfront it's Darwin's prime tourist destination as well. It's just about 15 minutes walk from our hotel. Crocodile Cove. If you are in for that adventure, it is just actually like 500 meters away from the hotel. So we have easy access to all cultural, dining, and business hubs. Very ideal for both business, leisure, or a mix of both, and you'll find everything that you need within your doorstep. Guest rooms, as mentioned earlier, we have 186. Currently, we are refurbishing, but this is how our guest rooms are actually looking at. We have 116 of the king rooms, which is good for couple travel. But at the moment, we're also increasing our twin bedded rooms. Currently, we have 30 rooms on this category with 2 beds. As I know that you would normally have groups, that's why the intent is to actually increase that. But currently, this inventory is working well with our individual travelers as well as groups and our couple travelers. So with 186 guest rooms, each room offers modern facilities, thoughtful touches to ensure a restful stay. And whether you're here for a quick visit or an extended stay, you would find it very comfortable and pleasurable staying here at the Courtyard by Marriott Darwin. This is the new room concept of a queen room, wherein we're adding a lot of our Darwin and Northern Territory identity into our rooms, just like how most courtyards are around the world. Headboards inspired by nature, as well as, of course, changing our carpets into now floor vinyl floorboards, just so that it's more comfortable and more ease of convenience. Our dining and restaurant features a restaurant and a bar, which is at the ground level with relaxed and stylish setting, which is great for informal meetings, social gatherings, and events. But we will be having a refurbishment of this outlet by end of the year, which is hopefully going to be reopened by February. And we're introducing a new restaurant concept. This is also where breakfast is served from 6:30 to 10 a.m. every day. And it is a choice of either continental or full buffet breakfast. The Courtyard by Marriott Darwin also features a boardroom, which is at the basement of the hotel, and it has about around 18 people in a boardroom setup and up to about 15 on a U shape. Normally, this is also like a good meeting area for those who are here on business. And of course, we look after your wellness with our amenities, which includes a 24-hour rooftop fitness center, wherein you can enjoy the great city and ocean views of the CBD. Our outdoor pool is open from 6 a.m. until 9 p.m. every day, which is a good venue for relaxation and rejuvenation. Of course, Wi-Fi is very important for everyone, so you have that convenience. We operate a 24-hour reception, and we have 93 secure parking, which is good for those drive-by market that you would have. So with our central location and full range of amenities, Courtyard by Marriott Darwin is an ideal choice for all types of travelers. So whether you are in Darwin for business or leisure or a mix of both, we cater to your needs with an unmatched level of service and convenience. For more information, I'm purposely leaving this slide on so that you can catch my contact information. So thank you very much, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.
That was fantastic. Thank you so much, Roberta. At this stage, I do not have any questions for the Courtyard. You can still think about it a minute. Storm and Jack, I actually did get a question for you guys, if you don't mind. Do
No
all
worries.
tours depart from Darwin?
No. Most of our tours do, but we're very flexible. So we've picked up from Catherine before, tours that depart from inside Kakadu itself. We've had people fly into the Jabiru airport and we depart from there. We can also do one-way tours. For example, we can pick up in Kununurra, which is on the Western Australian Northern Territory border, and do a Kununurra to Darwin, Eastern Kimberley's trip, or vice versa. So no, we can pick up really anywhere in the region.
Awesome. That's amazing. I would love to go to Kununurra.
I did have
Holly,
one more.
sorry, yes.
I also wanted to mention one thing I noticed we left out of our presentation is we have access to a wheelchair accessible vehicle as well. It's a van, so it's not off-road capable like our four-wheel drives, but it can definitely get us into some beautiful locations, especially throughout the wet season.
Yeah, fantastic. That's really good to know. Excellent. And then Holly just said, she didn't ask, but she was saying it's great to have product to tailor for the clients, but helpful to have some sample ideas. So that's really good. And a lot of thank yous for you guys. So thank you, Roberta. Thank you, Storm and Jack. If there's any more questions, you can send those directly to everyone. And I will put the contact details up in the final slide. All right, let's move on. And I'm just going to share the last bit of our presentation. We're just going to have a quick look at what's new in the territory. Funny enough, today is everything from the Red Centre. Just diving right in with, you probably heard about the Tasmania Walking Co's new Uluru Karajuta signature walk launching in April 2026. It's a 5-day guided walk through Uluru Karajuta National Park, the only experience of its kind created in partnership with the Ananu people. The 54-kilometer journey takes you from the domes of Karajuta to the incredible monolith of Uluru, with each day finishing with great food, comfortable beds, and time to unwind at the custom-built, environmentally sensitive lodge. And a big milestone is that the walk has now been accepted into Tourism Australia's Great Walks of Australia collection. So that's quite the achievement. Have a look at Great Walks of Australia at the website to get more information. Then exciting news for Alice Springs. The G'day Group has just announced a major $10 million upgrade at Discovery Park's Alice Springs. The redevelopment includes 40 new deluxe cabins and the largest water park in their entire national portfolio. The upgrade is expected to add around 27,000 extra visitor nights, contributing significantly to the local tourism economy. And overall, it's all about enhancing visitor experience with modern facilities and more family-friendly attractions. Then another exciting development for our Aboriginal tourism products is the Tana Arts and Cultural Centre is ready to work with the trade. Tana Valley sits in the heart of Churicha, or West MacDonnell Ranges, outside Alice Springs, and is a place of deep cultural significance, owned and led by the local Aranda people. Visitors can connect through immersive cultural experiences, from hands-on art workshops to guided walks on country, and a gallery featuring Aranda artists. Tana Arts and Cultural Centre is now bookable for the 2026 season from the 1st of May to the 30th of September. They offer group rates from 4 to 40 people across 3 experiences: the Tana Cultural Immersion, the Tana Bush Dinner, and a combined immersion and bush dinner experience. For more information, you can visit the Tana website. And then lastly, Alice Springs Desert Park has launched a new experience called the Largest Marsupial, giving visitors a chance to get up close with Australia's iconic red kangaroos. These incredible animals are perfectly adapted to desert life, and guests can meet them with park guide and zookeeper every morning at 9:45 a.m., 7 days a week. Visitors step into the enclosure to meet the kangaroos, watch them enjoy fresh grass, take close-up photos, and learn about their behavior and history. If you want to know more, check out the Alice Springs Desert Park website for the daily program under What's On. Then let's have a quick look at trade specials. Bomaroo Plains is adding a special agent offer on top of their current 15% Season of Wild Discovery promotion. As a travel agent, you can take an extra 15% off your own stay as long as you book a minimum of 3 nights. This offer is valid for new bookings made between the 1st and 30th of November 2025 for travel between the 1st of April and 4th of October 2026. T's and C's apply, and for bookings, email agents@wildbushluxury.com and use the promo code EB2026 when booking. And just a quick reminder that Discovery Resorts Kings Canyon is still offering a special industry rate of $220 per night, including breakfast for a standard room. This offer is still valid until the 30th of June 2026. And for bookings, you can contact tradesupport@godaygroup.com.au. And then just a quick look at what we are doing from our training program here. We are so excited to share that Tourism NT is heading back to New Zealand for 3 trade evening events. We'll be coming to Auckland on the 10th of February, Wellington on the 11th of February, and Christchurch on the 12th, with doors opening from 5 p.m. Join us for an NT-themed evening with drinks and canapes, the chance to meet NT operators, hear about the latest experiences and products, and go into the draw to win a fantastic Northern Territory prize package. Really amazing. So for full details and to register, head to trade.northernterritory.com. Under trade events, you find all information. Please register, spread the word, bring your colleagues, and we'd love to see you there. And then for the Aboriginal Tourism Product Awareness Program, or short ADPAP, just a reminder that the webinar recordings and questionnaires for quarter 1 and 2 are available on the trade website. If you haven't completed the questionnaires yet, please do. Remember to watch all webinar sessions and answer all questionnaires, and stand a chance to win a spot on the next incentive for MIL 2026. You can find everything under trade.northernterritory.com/adpap. And then last but certainly not least, if you would like some first-hand tips from other travel agents, have a look at our NT Masterclass. The Masterclass is a new peer-led learning initiative we launched to help agents like you learn from each other with real insights, selling tips, and first-hand experiences that you can use. So it's by agents, for agents. And for this program, we interview our NT Trade for MIL participants for their insights. Our latest video is up and running. Have a look at the Red Center Drive for MIL from August this year. It's such a good little video. I absolutely love it. So have a look at NT Masterclass on our trade website. Right. And this brings us to our trade training program incentive. I'm sure everyone's waiting for it. First of all, big congrats to our winner from last quarter. Claire Marie Bray from Pan Pacific Travel has won the NT prize package valued at $3,000. Big congrats. And we also have drawn 2 lucky participants for the next NT Roundup event and for MIL in the top end. Congrats to Leah Melrose from NZ Travel Brokers and Moray Johnston from House of Travel. We can't wait to see you in the top end. And this quarter, we're giving away a $4,000 prize package to the NT. This includes a $1,000 WebJet voucher, a $1,000 tourism top-end voucher to experience more amazing top-end products, a Litchfield day tour for 2 with Cyaround Australia tours, and a 2-night stay at the Courtyard by Marriott Darwin Hotel, inclusive of breakfast for 2 people. And additionally, we are also giving away another 2 placements on our NT Roundup for MIL in the top end, scheduled for the 16th to the 22nd of April 2026. The prize draw will take place on Tuesday, 9th of December 2025. And this brings me to the end of our webinar session. Thank you so much for attending and taking the time out of your day. Also, a big thank you to our presenters today. It was so great to have you on board, and I'm so happy everyone was able to log in. For more information or booking requests, you can get in touch with Cyaround or Courtyard directly. I will send out a follow-up email to everyone with contact details and the link to the recording and the training module. We hope to see you again next time. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye-bye.